Okay, I have something interesting for you today, which I think is quite interesting. I was contacted by the hardcore dilettante, and she saw my review of the Wingsung 601, and she said, well, that's an interesting nib, but I have another nib for you if you want to try that out. And I said, well, by all means. So very kindly she sent this to me. Now, I don't know how well you can see this, but whereas the standard nib that came with the pen is just a very regular nib, this nib that she sent me is kind of like a Fude nib, a tiny Fude nib, which means it's folded upwards a little bit. And I think this extends beyond Waverly. This is quite interesting. So I have already reviewed the pen. You can check out the review if you want to see how the regular nib writes, but I thought that today we would just have a look at this nib, which you can buy in packs of 4. So let's have a look. So here we have the Wingsung 601 Fude nib in this is just waterman purple ink, very nice purple I've always found. Now, as with a Fude nib, you can sort of vary the angle a bit, and with a very sort of upright angle you get something that very much resembles a regular round nib. Sometimes you can also, let me do this in shades. So this is not great writing. Do some cursive too. This is with the pen completely upright. And now we're going to vary the angle a little bit. I think this is as low as I can take this. That's what she said. Okay, so this is, well, it's obviously not perpendicular, but it is perpendicular-ish. And you see what happens to the writing, and that's the fun. And then sometimes, I haven't tried this actually, I now realize with this pen, but you can even use it upside down for a very fine line. And I have to admit, this very simple upgrade really transformed this pen for me. I enjoyed it, but now it is something really fun. Nice broad line, and especially with a nicely colored ink, you get a very nice effect. And that has really changed and transformed this pen for me. So very interesting that this nib option is offered, and this makes this pen a lot of fun. So I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much for sending me this nib. I'll see if I can post a link to where to get them in the video, but sometimes they also, you know, that you have to look around on eBay and such a lot, or sometimes Etsy shops have these kinds of replacement parts for Chinese pens. But very interesting. So thank you very much. If you have one of these pens, I can highly recommend these nibs. This is tremendous fun. I'm also thinking, for example, of signatures, because it adds a certain boldness to the signature which you would not be able to get with the round nib. So that is quite nice. I really, really like it, and I'm very, very grateful. So thanks a lot for sending me this nib. I love it. So thanks. Guys, I hope this was useful, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye-bye.